And for the next 24 hours, you about to be
Sheriff,
unemployed.
please be quiet. Mr. Knight, Sergeant, howdy.
Listen,
All right,
Quangle, take a seat right now.
All right.
I prefer to stand.
I'm telling you to take a seat, Quangle.
And I prefer to stand.
All right. So, both of you take a seat.
Yes, sir.
Yep, there we go. Sit down like a good little dog.
Yes, sir. No problem.
All right. Cade, are you sure you're going to be able to handle the yapping, or do you got a shootout to go to?
I'm gonna be honest, Cade wasn't a part of this in any way at all.
If there's a shootout to go to, then I might respond to it. But if not, I'll sit.
Okay. All right. Is it needed here?
I'll stay. I was here. I was involved in the whole situation.
I mean, he witnessed it, but he's not needed here. No.
All right. Cade, you mind sitting outside?
I do mind, yeah.
Get the fuck outside before I suspend
Come
your
on,
ass.
dude. Don't cuck me, dude.
Okay.
Come on.
You're not going to ramen me, asshole, all right?
Come on. Dude. Why have you got the fucking...
Why have you
got the fucking...
I don't understand.
Why have you got the accent?
Have you been...
Because Knight is part of the BCSO 1 day a week. Okay.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that even mean?
That means I've got shared custody of Brian Knight.
I know what. Can we take a pause here?
Nino would be ashamed of both of you right now.
I swear to fucking God, if you raise your fucking voice against me one more fucking time, I'll remind you who the fuck made you.
Yeah.
Are we understood, Quangle?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. As for you, Cade, I need you to explain how the fuck you did a perfect impression of like Conan Clarkson when we used to have these conversations, because that was way too fucking accurate.
Wait, can I hear it
Even
again?
your voice fucking changed too.
Can you just repeat that statement for me there, Cade?
Bro, he literally
come on, dude. It just came out.
Oh
I don't know
my
what
God,
to say.
Jesus fucking Christ! All right, go have a seat and go watch more of him in the on the computer over there. All right.
I'm watching your guys' shit,
right.
bro, over the computer. I don't give a fuck.
All right. It's allowed. Hey, it's allowed. It's a different place. Okay, so just sit there, enjoy. Just don't say weird shit in the chat room. All right.
Facts.
Okay. Thank you. Jesus fucking Christ. You know, these fucking Cade watches way too much of that shit on the internet. You know what I mean?
Well, that's, you know what they've been calling him? They've been calling him, I heard it. He's got a new nickname. It's like something like multi-POV or some shit. Apparently apparently that'd be all he really doing these days.
I got a phone call from his mom. Apparently he's taking his mom's fucking credit card and gifting people all kinds of shit unauthorized.
That's what I heard.
All right.
The other day, he was begging like someone called Odor Block or some shit if he could like be. I don't know. He's changed. He's changed.
All right. So here's where I'm at, and I just want to actually, you know what? Before I even give an opinion, I'd like to hear from the sheriff what happened, and then Quangle, I'd like to hear your side. All right, one at a time. Please don't interrupt each other. All right, I want to hear each side without an interruption. Is that fair?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yes, sir.
That's
yes,
fair.
Sergeant.
Okay.
Yes, Sergeant.
I'll start. Quangle came in
Yes, my
here.
LSPD Sergeant. Yes,
You just
Sergeant.
interrupted me.
Yes, Mr. Knight. Yes, Sergeant.
You just interrupted me. I'm going to need an apology, please.
All right. Hey, look, hold on. All right, one at a time. No more talking. All right, from either of you. Now you go, Sheriff. Go ahead.
Right. So, Quangle came into my office, my safe haven. He got on his knees. He said, Frost, please take me back. I said, listen here, Quangle. I said, unless you want email sending to that computer over there about the BDP, the BPD, I said, that's not going to happen. I said, that's not smart.
Oh, my God, the BPD.
Yeah, the BPD, yeah.
Wait, are we doing it?
The besties PD? No, we are not.
Oh,
no, we are
I
not.
thought you meant Blaine.
Not the UPD, the BPD.
I thought you meant like BPD. I thought, okay.
No.
See, I thought you were taking DPD and putting the B in there for Blaine.
Nope.
Oh,
I said, look, come see me on Monday and we can talk. He then goes and starts being disrespectful to my deputies, Mrs. Helen Highwater, saying, please fire her. Please. He's on his knees. He's crying. He's shaking. He is quite clearly inferior to Helen Highwater. He is scared of her. I say, Quangle, that's one of my deputies that you're talking about. So I'm going to need you to show some respect and leave my office. He said, this is my, all this crazy shit he be talking. I said, okay, I'm going to let Knight know about this. He's going to be seeing you real soon. He says, oh, you already snitching. Then I see him on the side of the motorway on the phone to you, and that's when you heard him directly being disrespectful again.
All right, okay. And now, is that everything, Sheriff?
That's all from me, Knight.
All right. Quick, I'd like to hear your perspective as well.
Well, I took a shower at them RPD locker rooms, and Kay runs up to me while I'm scrubbing my balls, and he said, Quangle, did you hear the news? I said, no, I didn't, Mr. K. What's the news? He said, get dressed. We got a meeting to go to at the BCSO. And so we get in my interceptor, and we drive up here, and I couldn't believe my eyes. I seen Mr. Frost in a BCSO uniform. I said, Frost, this is treason. This is treasonous.
Yep.
Get out of that uniform now. And that's when they told me he's the new sheriff, and I couldn't feast my eyes and believe it was him. I said, what about McNulty? I thought McNulty said. They said, nope, it's Frost. And so I got on my knees. I pledged House Quangillian to House Frost. I said, I will do whatever you say, sir. And I asked him for one favor. I said, down with Helen the felon. And he didn't like that. He told me to watch my mouth and stop being disrespectful towards his deputies. And I said, wait a minute, Mr. Frost. I said, wait a minute. Officer Frost, Arnold Frost of LSP, House LSPD, badge number 420. I said, wait a minute. 2-3 days ago, he was calling the people up here in Blaine tards. He said he was trying to get Helen the felon fired.
I did not say that.
He said he wanted to hop on Helen in jail.
That is not true.
Wait, hold on, Sheriff. We agreed no interruptions.
Thank you, Sergeant. Thank you for pointing that out. Thank you. And now, I think Officer Arnold Frost of House of LSPD, badge number 420, has lost his roots, has forgot where he came from, and now he's not the same person we once remembered.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna say something, and I recognize that both of you have your perspectives and your truths, all right? But let's first start by saying that Helen ain't in the room today. She was also not in the conversation y'all two had previously. Now, while, the Blaine County Sheriff's Office is a different department, the LSPD holds a very high standard that I believe that Frost here also wishes to uphold. So I think what you're seeing there, Quangle, okay, you remember that standard we had in the Davis Police Department? Why we're having this conversation right here, right?
The best police department that has ever graced this green planet, Mr. Knight. Yes, I agree.
We had a lot of individuals that did not appreciate each other, but you know why a lot of that all that turmoil used to happen? Because people or did not happen as much because we made sure that when there was an issue, you brought everyone in the room, you get it sorted before you walk on out. Because a lot of times some problems, they end up festering because instead of confronting and talking it through, it ends up, there is no confrontation. It just festers for fucking weeks. Where I'm trying to go with here, Quangle, is Frost here has just taken on an entire department. There's probably some evaluations he needs to do. Maybe you got a point. Or maybe he sees something that you don't see and the deputies that he's got to go and evaluate. And
I've never met this deputy in my life.
Wait, which one?
Hell. She could walk past me in the street. I won't know a thing.
Well,
But you had a lot to say about her the other day, though.
well, but
I heard rumors, and I based my assumption off rumors. And you know what that is, Quangle? You know what that is? That's immature of me. Now I've come a long way, a very long way through hard work and bootlicking to get where I am.
Yep.
You've done a lot of bootlicking, especially from Sergeant Knight. You were on his nuts too much at one point. Trust me, I know.
Yep.
I ain't never seen you on duty without Cade. Okay, you shut your mouth.
That is false.
I have never seen you without Cade on duty. So if anyone is up anyone's ass, it's you and Cade, okay?
Sergeant, can I point one thing out, Sergeant? Please?
Absolutely. Look, get it out there. This is good. This is healthy.
The sheriff lied to you. He lied. He said, Quangle came in here, got on his knees, and begged for a job back. I didn't know such thing. I did not do that.
Well, then what
now,
the
why
fuck
would
does,
you lie about that,
well,
Sheriff?
then what the fuck does getting on your knees and saying, I pledge myself, the House of Quangillian, and my mother to you at the BCSO? What does that mean?
No, I didn't
Sorry
say...
if I interpreted that in a different way, but it sounded like you was begging for your job back. And I'll tell you, and listen, and I'll tell you, hello, it definitely ain't happening now.
All right, hold on. Let's kind of simmer the temperature here. All right, look, I understand. Trust me when I say I've dealt with some of the complaints that I think you might be referencing there, Quangle. Yesterday, I had to deal with a situation, all right, in which, a sergeant decided to speak over and start to fuck around with an active scene where officers were very hyper-focused on making sure we don't die and things get done right.
Instead of felon, to be exact.
Instead, come on, just let me talk.
That
don't interrupt.
is Sergeant Helen to
I'm going
you,
to ask that neither of you interrupt me unless I will bring out the nightstick. All right. It turned into a shit show. Because instead of any apologies and just understanding that we had to get a job done, instead someone decided to call one of the deputies that was working hard, all right, and start threatening their fucking job. And it wasn't right. And one of our own in our department also egged it on. So I pulled that captain by the ear and I gave him a fucking earful, right? Sometimes shit happens. It's bad. And there is a lot of bad behavior by a lot of folks in both departments. I see it every day, all right? But where I'm going with this right now, all right, is I don't think it's appropriate for us to be going to the sheriff and recommending any firearms, all right?
In my fucking house, may I add.
Let him simmer a bit, and if he sees a problem, he'll handle it, all right? And, maybe there's something you see, Quangle, that he doesn't see yet. But, if you start kind of pestering him, now all of a sudden, you're not going to, your, what might be a valid opinion is all of a sudden not going to look so good. You know what I mean?
Yes, Sergeant.
All right.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was a part of the BCSO for a long while now. I'd say I got hired to the BCSO last September. I know this department like the back of my balls, Mr. Knight. And trust me, I know my balls very well.
I believe it.
Helen, the felon Highwater, is a big reason this department was going downhill.
I'm going to be real with you. I think Shift 2's got...
you left to avoid punishment, you lying some bitch.
What am I lying about?
No, listen, I've been with Quangle enough to know that ain't the case either. All right? But Quangle, I want you to consider something else. Is it fair to say that Ventura could also say he's known the department much better? And there was a time where you had a problem with him. Imagine he came in this room and said, hey, you need to get rid of Quangle. He's an issue, right? And I know you're a damn good cop, right?
Why, he said that? He said that about me?
No, he
Do you-
didn't.
do you
but
not-
imagine
no,
if he did.
No, hold on. Do you
Oh,
not
wait, he really
remember?
did say that.
He did.
Oh,
When was
I didn't-
this?
I did not know that.
What, 2.5, 3 months ago?
I mean, after seeing how Quangle,
Quangle, you came to me about this.
You know, after seeing Quangle
You
on a
said y'all
personal
need to get
level,
rid of me, Mr.
I
Knight.
see why he wanted to do that.
No, hey, stop stirring. There, Sheriff. Quangle, do you not remember this conversation?
He said he wanted to get rid of me, Mr. Knight. He said that.
Do you not remember this, motherfucker? Why you acting like you don't remember this shit?
Oh, because you was really sad because he made you an interceptor kitten and made me interceptor certified for like 2 days.
No, I remember that, but I didn't know he said he wanted to fire me.
Well, I mean, it was that energy, right? Maybe those weren't his words, but it was similar energy, right? My point here is,
It was definitely fire Quangle energy if I've ever seen it.
Well, with all due respect there, Sheriff, you were not involved in that particular situation.
No, I was involved when he done did it. He said,
Oh.
Quangle, I'm taking your interceptor cert. I'm giving it to Frost.
Oh, you were? I
yeah.
thought you were stirring
Yeah.
there for a second.
No, I was there when it happened. He big dog
but that's
Quangle
because-
right.
Oh, I remember. You know, it's a common pattern. Frost snitched on me then, and he's snitching on me now.
Yeah, because you know what Quangle did? You want me to tell you there or not?
Yeah, what was that?
Ventura was kind enough to go out of his way to bring Quangle an interceptor to a cash exchange there on Innocence. As Ventura arrived after his long journey to drop Quangle off an interceptor so Quangle could have fun and be in the pursuit in a fast car. As soon as Ventura left, Quangle says, "Hey, Frost, you see that? That was my bitch dropping off my car." So I told Ventura what he said.
What?
Because Quangle had snitched on me to Miss Maxwell 2 weeks prior.
I feel like I'm thinking of a completely different situation, but that's crazy that happened. What the hell?
Yeah.
All right, look.
He's always been insubordinate. It's in his blood. It's in the
Hey,
Quanguillian blood.
Hey,
Have
no,
I
it
ever
ain't.
been insubordinate to you,
No.
Mr. Knight? No, I have not ever in my life.
Hey, you shot at him
Yeah.
earlier. He had to tell
Hey,
you to stop.
hey.
Get Jimbo out of the room.
Jimbo, this
Hey,
is serious
Jimbo, get out of the
conversation,
room.
bro.
What's going on?
None of your business. Go step outside.
What the hell?
Actually, Jimbo, run 2 laps.
What the hell?
Yeah. Go on, get it done. It'll do you some good anyway.
What's up with all the fat jokes from you?
I'm gonna need you to leave.
You're fed too. Don't forget that.
That's crazy. You know, I'm a tender build for someone who's 6'3".
All right. Listen. All right. This is going to be trying times, Quangle, especially for the sheriff, especially with the uncertainty in the air, right? And we got to be mindful of that. Remember when we lost our department? You know how fucking uncertain that was? Right?
Trust me, I have nightmares about the UPD till this day.
That was going to be the future. So much was accomplished in a matter of 3 months.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make it happen.
What?
Unfortunately, we have a bigger issue.
Yeah,
Then what
I'm
you
making
bring
a
up,
UPD.
Quangle? Everybody is fucking in this shift. I just walked into a meeting with an interview, and they're asking a cadet what would happen if another officer went up to them and said, a superior, and asked her if she wanted to watch Cars 3. That's a question for a cadet.
I mean, you know what would happen? You'd end up fucking.
No, I understand, but
If
how
me
the
and
fuck
you
is that
were
an
in a
interview
bed
question?
and we was watching Cars 3, we would fuck.
The twatter. You know, while that question
It's
was being asked,
inevitable.
I took a look at Twatter, and people are thirsty. Someone's saying, "Who's single? Call me." There's talking about all kinds of crazy things.
I literally 36 minutes ago,
Quangle,
somebody
we're-
twatted out
Wait,
cum
wait,
burrito,
Quang-
and that gave me shivers down my spine.
Quangle, we're in a meeting. Don't disrespect your sergeant by getting your
No.
phone out, okay?
No,
Yes,
it's
sir.
fine. He's adding to the conversation. Look, my point here is that we're all worked up over this when the problem is both departments are fucking just at 6 p.m. hits. Listen, I may make sweet love to my husband, Junior Huntley, all right? But I do that on my off time, All right, at night. But I'm not on Twitter talking about how I'm going to be entering his bat cave. You know.
Or you do be 3-1-1.
You know what? I heard during hydration night, people went in here and wieners were getting slurped on.
That's right.
That
Is
is
that
right.
true?
Derek Monroe done did fuck the Chief's couch.
What?
He put 2 slices of mayonnaise spread bread in between the couch's, the Chief's couch cushions, and he fucked it because it smelled like the Chief.
Everyone thinks, you know, you might think that you've got your enemies, Quangle, but you know what the real issue is? I think Alan Keyes may have, I think he might have turned shift 2 into a ERP shift.
Oh, yeah, I heard about you and Alan
Don't
Key.
tell me that.
Didn't
Sergeant,
he stand
don't
on
tell me
business
that.
or
I'm
something there
telling-
against you
Thi-
tonight?
This man, you know, when I got on duty, like I took a bit of a break and I get on duty, the only thing you could hear on the radio is fucking ERPing actively.
That stands for erotic radio roleplay, by the way.
That's right.
It,
Hold on. We're almost done here. All right, listen.
Mr.
You're-
Knight?
Yeah, what's going on? I'm not going to let you use my credit card on those gifts. All right?
Jewelry store just got hit.
All right, go grab a car and get over there. We'll be done in a second
Quangle,
here.
you coming?
No, bitch, go down there right now before I shoot you in the face.
All right, then.
Okay.
see, he can't do nothing on his own, just like
Yeah.
Quangle
And
can.
he
They
kn-
have to be together.
That is
They
not
got-
true.
Okay.
They got no
That is not
self-independence,
true.
and they got no initiative. It's either their way or no way.
That is not true,
All right.
Sheriff.
I
That is-
guarantee you stick around for long
I-
enough, you will see simultaneous 42s. I swear to
that
God.
is
All right.
false.
All right. Listen, here's what I'm going to suggest, all right, as a punishment. All right? I walked in here. Helen was going to show up, but she doesn't want to come in here, all right? And it would have been the appropriate thing to do because she needs to get her word in on this. I was going to suspend you for 24 hours, all right? Because I expect better of those that work under me despite my... That's how I operate. However, Quangle, I'm going to give you a much more worse punishment. I'm going to have you dress up as Robin, and you're going to sit next to Sheriff Frost later this evening
Yep,
when me and my husband make love.
yep. Actually, you know what? I've got a better idea. A bank trip just went off. I want you to go to it with Helen.
No,
please, anything but
No, we're not
that.
going to do that. We're not going to do that. Sheriff, I don't think that's a good idea.
Why's that? They need to bone.
Yeah, I agree, but not today. I spoke to her. I don't think it's a good idea.
I see.
Yep. But, Quangle, no more this and that. Hold that opinion to yourself. All right? If a situation arises in the future, definitely bring it up. But let's hold that particular opinion to yourself for now. All right?
Yes, Sergeant. Yes.
All right.
And I would like you to say, I'm sorry, Sheriff.
Guys, please.
I'm
We got bullshit
sorry.
going on.
I
now.
swear to God, I got so much other shit I can do that I can take the fucking firing.
What was that, Quangle? You say
Yeah.
that louder for me. I didn't
I'm
quite.
sorry, Sheriff.
All right. All right.
It's
Mr. Knight, I have one
It's, no,
question.
it's okay, Quangle. I forgive you for what you
Mr.
did.
Knight, I have a
Okay,
question.
hold on. Sheriff, here's the thing, right? I also don't think that you should be demeaning my officer right here.
Thank you,
All right.
Sergeant.
This is
And-
my house. I'm going to demean both of you however I want.
You can demean me all you want, but one thing you're not going to do is demean my sergeant, Mr. Knight.
Hey, Quangle,
That
sit
is
back.
right.
Quangle,
sit back down.
I can hold my,
That's where
I can hold
draw
my
the
Sit
own.
back
line.
down, Quangle.
That's
Sit
where
back
I
down.
draw the line, Mr. Knight. That's
Yeah.
where I draw the line.
All right.
I'm going to need you to take a seat.
Mr. Knight, would you like me to take a seat?
I need to talk to the sheriff here. Listen, I'm gonna punish his ass. Don't you worry.
He
He's
ain't
gonna be dressed up
punishing.
as Robin.
No, he ain't punishing shit. Now listen, Quangle, run along with your Siamese twin to that bank truck, okay? He's waiting for you.
You know what, Mr. Knight? I can't wait till Mr. McQuillan comes to LSPD. He's gonna be a great addition to our.
You know,
Yeah.
when I offer him captain, he ain't going
He's gonna
nowhere.
be a great addition to our force, Mr. Knight.
You'll
All right.
see. You'll
LSPD,
see.
senior officer, tag McQuillan. I can't wait.
All right. You take care now. I
Thank
expect
you.
to see you tonight, all right? Robin
Thank you,
outfit.
Sergeant. Yes, yes,
All right.
Sergeant.
Okay. I want to give you some context. I spoke to Helen.
We was just fucking with him. I wasn't serious about that.
Wait, what bit?
Like the whole thing. He does need discipline, but
No, I know you do. I know he does. Sorry, I know he does. Look, this is context because this bit is serious. All right, I spoke to Helen. I know that for him it's fun and games. I think. Okay, look, I think he's serious about it, right?
I get.
But at the same time, I also know, the temperature of the room. Regardless, she should be here when these kind of discussions happen because it's not fair to her for not to be in the room and her to say her piece, right? It should be resolved. We move on with our life, right? But when I spoke to her, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what she told me. I said, listen, he said these things. I'd like you to be here. He's going to be punished, but it's important for you to be present here so you can defend yourself and you say his piece, right? Because if it's not resolved, it just festers, right? Unfortunately, she stated that, what did she say? She said she didn't want to. She was respectful about it. And she said that she wants to kind of distance herself with that sort of thing. And we got to be respectful of that, right? And I know you know that, but I'm just putting it out there.
I get
right?
where I'm picking up what you're putting down. I get it.
So,
now one of my other officers has just come on duty that I could do with speaking to.
I do want to put a cap on this though, in that, I do think that this has got to be resolved at some level, right? Okay, hold on. That's probably not the best way to put it. I do think it's worth maybe in a day or so having a chat about it because if things have kind of gotten to that, it's not a good thing either. You know what I mean? So, that's
we do need to figure that out. That is serious.
Volcano waiting to erupt. Because probably some of this shit probably festered for goddamn months. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he's fucking. You know what? I tried to write these senior reports, and I realized I don't even want to joke about it. This is the most brain dead shit ever. Like, why the fuck do people not get brought into a room and say, hey, what the hell happened? You know what I mean? Because when everyone fucking talks, you realize you're just fucking humans. Ain't that big a deal, right? The fucking senior reports, people just fucking gossiping all the time. It's fucking so fucking dumb.
You're not wrong at all.
Bring a bunch of Walmart employees together and then be like, hey, how do you resolve things? That's how you resolve it. Guess what? Walmart's dying. Okay, maybe not Walmart, but, Toys R Us or something like that.
Well, yeah,
it just needs to be a stop to it. This is
Toys
insane.
already died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
1 second, let me just one of my Hey, how we doing there, Jing? It's Sheriff Frost for the BCS. So how you doing?
as much as I want to meme about senior
listen, I need to
reports,
see you in my
as
office.
I'm like picking up on some of this shit, I'm like, no, fuck this. I don't even want to meme about senior reports.
That you're in, Jing?
I'm gonna die on a fucking hill. We need to start putting these fucking reports out. People have issues. Like, if issues happen, fucking, we need to start bringing people in a room and get that confrontation nice and early and get it solved. You know what I mean? I fucking hate it. It is so toxic. It is sad having to hear her say
Listen here, you
she wants to separate.
Bitch.
Has she made mistakes? 100%. In character, absolutely, there are mistakes.
After that bank truck,
but like,
you can't.
We have to stop suppressing these fucking conversations.
I will see you soon.
It's insane.
God, fucking Jing.
It's jokes, but
a real piece of work.
You know what I mean. What happened?
You all right. The problem is, if I'm completely honest,
yep.
The thing that Quangle was saying is something that I was saying a week ago, and if Helen was in here, he would have he would have said the things that I said. To which point, how the fuck do I defend myself or punish him?
No,
I
but
called her the same things.
and I get that, right? But forget what you said. Forget what he said for a second, because it ain't about you, ain't about him. The reality is, and I'll say this, there are some issues, in my opinion, with everybody, right? And he may have some valid concerns. But the problem is that whatever's going on with him and her clearly has been left to fester for God knows how long, because a bunch of pussies in Command Plus do not know conflict resolution.
Well, there ain't going to be no Command or Plus on Monday.
And again, but for you, but the same problem still exists in the LSPD, right?
Well, you were telling me that you was going to write senior reports by SOPs. I ain't even seen that.
I just got done telling you I started writing them, and I thought it's funny to memeing about it, but I realized how fucking, and the point was that senior reports are fucking brain dead. Why the fuck would you talk at people through fucking text messages as opposed to bringing them in a rule and be like, what happened from your perspective?
Well, no, absolutely.
What happened from yours? You know,
like
what
I did with Opal. I did not make a single report about that because I fucking done did
exactly that. So whatever the fuck, how long this has been going on, I don't know. You know what I mean?
I agree.
But it's got to be resolved. I hate to say it.
Should be demolished. I don't see a use for them. At the end of the day, and without saying this in a punitive way, if a senior report is made on the assumption that a senior can handle it,
yeah,
it obviously isn't a detrimental issue that's going to fucking, no one's died or anything, right?
That's exactly.
It can be handled by a conversation.
That's exactly. I feel, you know what? I'm going to be real with you. Anytime someone writes a senior report, you know what that tells me? Whoever wrote that report doesn't know what the fuck they're doing, and they couldn't fix the problem. That's what that tells me.
They're passing it on. They're passing it on.
It's like, hey, let me show you how I didn't handle something. Someone else handle it.
Or fuck on the other end, or on the other end of the stick, there was a situation that needed handled, but I didn't want to handle it, or I was too scared to confrontation. Yeah. Or I did not want to confront that officer and what they did because I'm a pussy.
But, well, hold on. I also don't think it's that deep either, right? Because people have been taught to do this, right? Because
who's teaching them?
I don't know. Maybe it's fucking tradition, but somebody with a fucking brain needs to say stop. You know what I mean? Like, because I don't know how to put this in any other way. No other fucking industry does this shit because it's literally toxic. They're fucking black books. You know what I mean? Like the worst. Listen, the only time something I feel like needs to be put in there is if it's super detrimental, right?
Absolutely.
Like otherwise, if you resolved it, you resolved it.
Yeah.
If you didn't issue strikes, then why the fuck are you writing it in the first place?
The only acceptable way a senior report should be wrote is for two reasons. One of which, there is been a genuine issue with an officer who is out of their shift. So, for example, say a shift 3 officer did something in shift 1 that the shift 3 command needs to deal with, but you never see them because of the time difference. That is a valid reason. Now, the second one is if it isn't handleable by talk, and it's genuinely very bad in the sense that they could get fired or they broke a law so that command can see it. Other than that, they're a fucking waste of time.
It is. I don't know. It's tough because it's what happens when you don't discipline early. It means no one's disciplined, which means everyone's pissed and they're just at each other's fucking throat for stupid shit.
And the thing is if discipline happened when it should, how it should, as much as it should, discipline doesn't become this scary. I mean, let me word this right. It doesn't become a scary thing. It's like, oh shit, I fucked up. I'm gonna get spoke to.
Yeah. Oh no, I got slapped. All right, I need to watch myself going forward.
Yeah. Well, because no one does that. It's, oh my God, are you punishing me right now?
Holy fuck. Holy fuck.
You've come to punish me.
I'm I'm having fucking, what is it called? You know, from the Matrix when you see the black cat, not twice in a row.
Miscombobulation.
No, not miscombobulation.
Oh, deja vu.
Deja vu. You know what's crazy? I had this conversation back in the day, 7 years ago, because we used to have something, we used to call them strikes, right? And I went to go, I got command, I got the strike sheet, and in 2.5 years, there were 7 strikes issued. And I'm like, wait, hold on a second. There's all these claims about doing all these things, but no one striked anyone. And they're like, well, we can't, because anytime we strike someone, people get really upset. I'm like, okay, well, if you need 30 strikes to get fired or to get suspended, and nobody's ever gotten more than 14. So, but then they'll just randomly get fired one day. If you don't have a system where there's small steps of punishment, right, and you don't normalize it, then every little correction is, like you said, is going to feel like a fucking shotgun to the stomach, because they're going to feel like they're singled out.
I mean, look at what happened with me and Opal. She was fucking pissed. But, and you want to know what the crazy thing about Opal is? I had a talk with her. I told her what I think she's doing wrong and gave her some advice and guidance on how to fix it. Not a single punishment. And I still got lashback. I was sat there like, Opal, you're not even being punished. Like, what are you mad at? You're mad that I gave you some guidance? Like, what?
The same thing happened with me and Keys. I had this conversation with Radish yesterday after all the shit that happened with Helen and what's his name, McQuillan, because it turned out that Radish actually egged on Helen, right? And I told Radish, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? You need to, you know what I mean? Like, if it's jokey, fine, but if it's a serious scene, lock that shit in. It's a bad look. Right? People looking up to you and shit like that. And now this guy's fucking pissed and you had a part in that. He recognized his mistake. But we went on to talk about why it's very difficult to even talk to anyone. And I referenced my conversation with Alan Keyes. Brother, I spoke to him to be more considerate on the radio when his lieutenant is on there, and you can't just tell her to shush. I don't care. I don't care if Ruby York doesn't have a problem with what he said, because that dumb fuck doesn't understand that if he says it on radio and other people on the radio hear, it's pretty much telling everyone that they can do the same shit. Yeah. Right? So it's not even about it's about her rank.
Hours, I swear to God,
right.
I'll tell you what.
So now one of those other people goes and does it to another captain somewhere else, and now you got a discipline issue. Right?
And you know what?
Hold on.
Listen, wait. I love your story, but let me just add a quick input to that. Is back to what you said. Key does it on the radio. Other people think it's fine. Somebody else does it on the radio to the wrong person. They get suspended. Then it comes, well, why did Key get away with it?
Exactly.
But now it's too late to punish Key, because it's too late. It's happened. It's gone.
That's exactly it. But I went and talked to Keys about it. It's just kind of like a, hey, heads up. This motherfucker went crying to the entire world like I fucking killed his mom. I literally said, my conversation couldn't have been more like, hey, here's a heads up.
Was it gloves on?
No, brother, it was gloves on with butter.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I'm like,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And he was still upset.
Yeah, I still got to confront it. And I told Radish, I'm like, listen, how the fuck are you going to punish everyone? Y'all acting like, how long have y'all been pussies for? Because, holy shit. I used to, you know what? You know my superiors, you know what Soze used to do to me?
What
he used
did
to
he
get
used to
fucking
do?
pissed at me, and he'd give me goddamn fat pills. He used to take my vehicles away. Back then, shit was different. Now everyone's like, anyways, I don't know.
That's how
Listen, we can go for a
be.
minute, but look, this is your problem now, ain't mine, to be honest. But you know what I mean? But I'm just sharing the frustration because it's like
you spend a lot of hours in this office for someone who don't want to help.
That's my flaw. Look, I got problems with some of these people, right? But
you love me not Is that
No,
what it is?
I just love the job. I love my
Why'd
husband.
you tell me you loved me at the Christmas tree that time?
I don't remember that. Maybe I did. Maybe I did.
You did it. You definitely did it. I mean, if your floor is being helpful, and what a floor to have. My floor is being British.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. For me, here's what I'm actually thinking is for me, and this is gonna sound weird, is that I like Quaggle. I actually think Helen is actually quite great.
So
but they both got some severe issues, right?
They do.
But the thing is, now they fucking don't even want to. You know what I mean? Like, you should have heard that call. Now I'm like, well, fuck. Well, that can't go unfixed either, right? So now what? You know what I mean?
Now what?
Yeah, now what?
Now what? Well, fuck.
Because you
Okay.
can't just separate them. They got to work together, right?
They do. They do. I think.
And if
we
it just
really
continues to
need
fester,
do-
it could get worse.
What
So-
we really need to do is you need to learn from Quangle on a serious note, none of his bullshit. Watch like Quangle, we're putting this in a report. I need stern facts of why you actually dislike Helen.
Oh, I'm not touching this with a 10-foot ball, brother.
Yeah, I'm gonna delegate it to one of my.
I think
command
one of
when I
your
get them.
own. Yeah, I think that's a
Yeah.
good testing ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
You know, I was meant. This is the problem.
Let's
with
go
me.
patrol. Let's go patrol.
I cannot. It is 4:30. Listen,
Oh shit.
I
Yeah.
was meant to be here for 30 minutes because you know what I did? Around 3 hours ago at 1 a.m., I checked to see every single deputy that was awake, and I gave them a one-on-one phone call saying my office doors are open and I
That's good.
appreciate you. And now, 4 hours later, I'm still here.
Oh, brother, you're not sleeping any longer for the next 6 months, 1 year. You know, one of the best things, I got no responsibilities.
I'm going to speak to the chief about having you for 1 day a week.
How about this?
Soundproof
I
door,
got an
dumb
idea. I'm willing to take on the role for the UPD, like a UPD position.
What does that mean?
Well, I don't fucking know. It means I'm a LSPD Blaine County-er. You know what I mean? Listen, you
What,
talk
you-
to him. Listen, if you need my help, obviously you're going to get it regardless, all right? I don't give a shit about rank. Don't really give a shit about department. At the end of the day, obviously we need things to make sense, right? Obviously people need to have fun when they're on duty, but
You're
at the
trying
same
to
time,
make yourself the senator
No,
on two
I'm not.
characters.
listen, you already made it weird by fucking accepting the fuck. I told these dumb fucks don't run for mayor. And then they put that. Not only did they win, but they put you in charge. Shit, I thought we were
Why
done.
does that
I
make
thought,
it
I
weird?
wanted
What
a
do you
gang.
mean?
I wanted a gang. I was like, you know what? We can all do a gang. But you're like, you know what? Let's keep going. You know what? Let's just you know, don't put this shit on me. All
Wait,
right?
why is it on me? Why is me being sheriff weird?
No, it's not weird. All right. I
had a pleasant conversation with Nino. He said he's never going to use the word Blainer again. He don't got no enemies no more. He said he has.
Fucking damn it.
He said he has the Blaine sheriff that he wants. He has the chief that he wants. He has the Los Santos mayor that he wants, and now he has the sheriff he wants. All he has to do next is infiltrate EMS.
All because I tried to die.
Yeah.
God fucking damn
Fuck.
it.
He really is the fucking
No,
puppet
but-
master, and I'm caught in his fucking strings.
Here's on a serious note, right? Listen, I'm always going to have your back, right? But it is distinctly important that you get someone from this department to be able to help make some of these decisions. Someone that aligns with whatever your vision is. You know what I mean?
I've got an undersheriff starting on Monday.
I know you do.
Do you know who it is?
It's pretty fucking obvious who it is. I mean, he said as much.
Who is it then?
It's probably Peters.
He's only. Well, listen, you can't
Yeah.
tell nobody. Actually, don't stir. 'Cause I'm telling you this as a friend now.
Yep.
Actually, I'm not going to confirm anything because you a stirring piece of shit. You know, I ain't confirming shit, but just know that I know that you know, and I'll know if anyone else knows because you know that I know. You know?
If you say my name, I'm going to kill you.
Wait.
God damn it. Let me give one little quick piece of advice. Hey. Yeah.
Hey, how we doing, Miss Frost? Thanks. Will you get fired if you go tell them to go channel 2? No, absolutely not.
What the fuck?
Stand your ground, Selena. You tell them. Unless the situation has been assessed as dangerous and could potentially lead in a 78, or they're waiting for like Air 1 to come and take over before they change channels. Oh, well then in that stand your ground, Selena, you tell them, listen here, you fucking city boys, get the fuck to Radio 2. We're trying to do solid police work in Blaine County, and while you guys out here chasing pings, you ruining it for the rest of us. You let them know. All right then, Miss Frost. No, you good. God fucking damn.
Memes aside, right? Be sure to give an opportunity for those who've been here for a while.
Fuck. I've got to go to sleep right now.
God damn it. Wait, what is it?
Fucking Octo's 41. He's about to come in here fucking Sag Farmer and laying on a fucking...
No, listen.
I've got time for one more meeting.
Just hear... Okay, all right. But just hear me out, all right? Let me just get this out. Make sure you don't leave all these people that have been around out to dry, right?
No,
and I know you know this, right? But with how much you and I yap, you know, it's not. It's worth pointing that out. You know what I mean?
Listen, I am not unemploying a single person, not one.
Yeah, that's good.
Am I demoting everyone back to deputy? Yes, but am I giving right? Listen, I'm dedicating my whole of next week to
12 hours a day minimum
to interviewing people, along with seeing how they do out on the streets. If you're doing fantastic during the transitionary period of me doing interviews, I don't give a fuck how your interview went. I'm a fucking high. I'm gonna give you a rank anyway. I'm gonna be looking for both. One's a formality, come for an interview. One's okay. You got given a shit fucking situation. You got demoted from sergeant or lieutenant to deputy, but holy fuck, you didn't cry. You stayed out, you patrolled the north, and you did your fucking job. Fair play.
Exactly it right there.
And that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Are people going to be upset on Monday? Fuck yeah. Are people going to be even triple, double upset to the fact that a nuke goes
100%.
off when Peters gets announced as undersheriff for 2 weeks?
Yep.
Absolutely. Do I give a fuck? Yes, I care about them all. But am I going to stand on business? Yes, I am.
As you should. But the point I'm driving, I don't think I'm not even talking about firing shit
I've
like
got
that.
99 employees in a department like this.
And I believe you. I believe you. But hey, I've done the radio. My point there is not about firing and whatnot. I'm saying don't just think about leaning on like myself or Peters, right? There are people with command experience over here. Have them do some of this lifting, right? Is kind of my point.
I've got some in mind already.
Yeah. Like, hey, go do this. I need you to solve that. Boom, boom. See how they perform. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the reason for that is not so much even what you're able to see, but it involves them, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And listen, there's two further reasons to the point that you just made, because listen, you don't need to tell me this point because I'm already fully on side with it, but I appreciate it. Is one, I love the LSPD and every single employee in their business. I do not want to disrupt something that's finally in a place that you could potentially call good at all. I want that place to continue thriving as it is, going in the direction of Turner, because I'm not an asshole. Second, I want to work with people that I don't really know. I love the idea of that. And if my command or high command structure is people that I've never really worked with or don't know on a personal level, fucking great.
Yep.
I love that.
Hold on. You ready for this?
But, yeah, right.
Are you
wait for the-
fucking sleeping on the couch over here, Octo?
No, man.
Octo, I'm gonna need to see you in my office with your sergeant.
All right.
We're gonna have to
God damn it.
I was called down here, man.
Okay.
I was at MRPD.
Oh, wait. What do you mean you were called down here?
I got a text from Mr. Frost right here to share.
Oh, okay. All right.
Listen here, Octo, take a seat. Take a seat. Now, Peters was asked not to see what's been going on with you and the BCSO today. Now, I've
Yeah.
not filled night in, so I'm going to give you your ample opportunity to say it from your point of view.
By the way,
Why the-
chat, if it's not clear, I want to make sure that
out,
we,
man.
you know,
Are you stressed?
the people that have
That's
been
why.
here have an opportunity too, because I do recognize, like,
Well, where do
I
I
understand
start?
people are going to lean on me, right?
I think it was
But
one big misunderstanding.
If there's someone else too, they should be involved as well.
Miscommunication. It's a hectic day.
You know what I mean?
It's also a good day. I tried to be productive when I shouldn't have. Well,
I'm always going to
you
say
guys
yes
know
to
I spoke
helping,
to the chief.
but there are.
He found me on the side of the road when I was walking back. And he gave me a ride. He's like, "Why is your hair gray?" So I told him, I said, "What happened?" Anyway.
Yeah.
Which is why the dispatch is all been reverted back to what it was. Stevie helped me out with that. Thank God for Stevie. But yeah, I suppose come Monday.
No, we can RP it
I'll
out.
talk
It
to
ain't that deep.
do things whatever the right way is. You know, I've never transferred before. I don't know how that works. My first time. Anyway, where do I start? Today. Right. It's tonight. I was in the at the BCSO meeting that, you know, we all here for the great announcement of him becoming the sheriff. Congratulations, by the way, once again.
This ain't time to ride my dick, Octo.
I'm
Okay,
not.
this is serious.
Mm.
This is serious, all
I'm
right?
gonna need you to hop on off real quick. All right.
All right. I'll
All right.
dismount.
Dismount that shit real quick.
Yep. So, to be fair, it started the day before. Yesterday, we had a chat with Mayor Junior Huntley. Part of that chat also included the sheriff.
Gunny guy
We
is
were talking
100%
about,
right.
The project to be.
Yep,
And if
that's
things were
exactly
to
it.
go the way that they planned it to go, if I was interested in coming along, I told the mayor that, well, if Frost would need me and he would like me, I think the project does sound quite interesting.
There's
And if they like the people that are involved, then I'm down to help. And I do agree with what the mayor said, that if you look at the LSPD, people that might be capable of helping out Frost are in all the good and right positions already, and it would be kind of disruptive to take them away from the LSPD. Whereas if you look at me, for example, I've been back for about a little bit over a month now, and there won't be much damage done to LSPD if I were to part ways. So anyway, come today, meeting starts, sheriff gets announced, and then that's where the confusion started. In the hallway, I was under the impression that I was told by the sheriff that my transfer was put on my behalf on the desk of Peters, Chief Peters, of course, and it was accepted. I tried to reach out to Peters to see if this was true. I couldn't get a hold of him. I saw that he was meeting with Frost, so I called Stevie and said, "Listen, Stevie, this is what's going on. I don't know how the process works. What do I do? Who do I speak to?" She goes, "I can help you out." So she switched up all the dispatch, the call signs, the whole shebang in the back end. And that was that. And I saw Frost in the office after. And he confirmed the fact once again. And then the mayor started telling me, "Hey, put on your BCSO stuff. Why are you still wearing this thing?" I said, "All right, I'll do that." And then I finally reached out to Peters and I got through to him. And he says, "I never accepted nothing. Matter of fact, your stuff is being delayed for 48 hours. And then kind of when the ping ponging started. Well, do I call Stevie? Do I undo the things that have been done? What do I wear?
Tell
Every
them
time-
what you was wearing at one point.
Well, after the 11th outfit change, different people telling me to switch to this, switch to that. I figured, you know what? How about I just wear both? I put on the BCSO pants and the hat, and I wore the LSPD top. I said, you know what? Due to the whole SOP thing, you saw me, I think, wearing that bullshit earlier. So, well, I'll just rip myself in half. I'll just police both sides. I'll wear both the uniforms. It lasted about 20 minutes until I realized I looked ridiculous, so I switched back to LSPD. Stevie told me the advice, said, listen, just wear your LSPD stuff and just leave your dispatch as PCSO, and we'll figure it out later. And that was that. Until the chief talk happened on the ride home. He had me like revert everything back to LSPD. It seemed to make no sense on his end, which, fair point, right? And here we are.
Tell him about the dog bed.
Well, Sheriff compared me to Bongo. Not sure as to what the comparison is, but who am I to disagree? So I was placed on the dog bed for timeout.
By who?
I don't think that matters, Mr. Knight.
By who?
My man much wiser than me.
I'm asking for a name there, Octo.
You want me to say the name, Sheriff?
Hey, I mean, your
Hey,
sergeant's asking
I'm
you
your
a question
fucking
there.
command,
Well, it's one of
motherfucker.
his people, you see.
Okay, Octo, did you get drunk before coming back to PD? I'm your fucking direct officer.
Well, I'll be fair. I was kind of already standing right next to the bed, and I was tired of standing around because it's been about 3.5 hours at that point. I may have taken his seat of my own accord.
So you weren't ordered to sit down
Was merely suggested.
by who, motherfucker?
Well, the sheriff said, it seems like you might want to take a seat. And in my hysteria, I figured the dog bed seemed fitting, hence the funny comparison made 5 minutes ago.
Octo, when
chose
the
that
sheriff
over
told
the
you to
chair.
get off his dick, did you get off his dick?
Therefore, I am fully dismounted.
All right. And he's standing right here, and you're worried about mentioning that he told you sit down? Why is that the reason?
Well, because it wasn't exactly an order, you know. I just kind of went along with it.
So why are you
Yeah.
saying you were ordered to get on the dog bed?
Well, might have felt like it, you know.
I
To
see.
To
You
be
felt
fair, Sergeant, it
Yeah.
was a mere suggestion that he
Yeah.
gets in the dog bed.
I see. So
Yeah.
you were holding. He was thinking probably to himself, "Oh my God, I want to join the Blake. I better sit on this bed like a good little bitch."
Yeah, and then Stevie
Yeah.
said, "Good job, Sheriff. You've been sheriff 2 hours and you already made someone bark."
Jesus
I don't really know what that
fucking
means, but
Christ.
she said, it.
well, you know.
Are you gonna bark for the sheriff when you transfer?
I have not decided that yet.
What?
Wanted
Whether
take
to bark
advice
or
on the
not?
matter. Well, I've barked for less. I've barked at vehicles that I'm pursuing to intimidate them, and it has worked. So this might
Yeah.
also come in handy.
Jesus fucking
Now,
Christ!
I've heard people be meowing for them
Jesus Christ.
interceptors. I'm not about to meow, though. I see a bark is a little bit more of my stature, but meowing, I don't think so.
"I'm gonna need you to meow for me, Octo."
Could I get a reminder? What was this meeting about again? Because I got distracted with all the barking and the mountain and the.
It was about the, I guess the ping pong that took place earlier today after the meeting between uniforms and transfers and confusions
Oh,
and
okay.
and all that stuff.
I thought this was addressed, or am I wrong about that?
Yeah, I think things are.
Well,
up right now.
that's a question for the sheriff. Was it?
Oh, I'm
Was
sorry.
it addressed?
Oh yeah, this was fully addressed.
Yeah. So, just to kind of, and I'd like to hear the sheriff's opinion here. Obvious, and I did speak to you about it, right? This is going to be a very what's the word I'm looking for? This is going to be very there's a big change happening, right, in Blaine County. A lot of uncertainty, as you heard in the sheriff's address. A lot of those decisions that he's going to be making are going to start on Monday.
Yeah.
And if there is an impression, because this ain't about you, right? It's about everybody else. He's got a responsibility on the left-hand side, right? You don't in this, right? I don't in this. But in lieu of that, there is going to be a room full of people in there and people that aren't around this weekend. And if they're hearing murmurings about this, that, and the third, right? Imagine how they're going to feel about it, right? And as a sheriff, like, you know, reasonably has said, he's going to wait to address everybody, right? All at once. And,
you know, I may admit I would like to say some of my wrongdoings on the behalf of Octavius Scarpetta here.
oh, God damn it. Yeah, go ahead.
When I spoke to the Arch Chief Peters earlier, I did say that I would be bringing along someone who I feel is a dear friend. Goes by the name of Octavia Scarpetta.
I know.
He was against the idea because he claims that
This
Octo
is why
is
you
not
talk
only
in a
one of his
room
best officers,
with
but
everybody.
also one of his best friends. Anyway, Peters being Peters soon folded like a deck chair and said, you know what? I approve his transfer. Now, I seen young Octo here, and I said, hey, yeah, come to my office, Ching. I need to speak to you about some serious shit. Well, listen, I hope you might have backup options if this meeting don't go well. Right, so, and I said, just to let you know, the Arch Chief, has accepted your transfer. Now, Octo then took it upon himself to not speak to a single high command or command member in the LSPD and just put BCSO outfit on like he owned the place. And that is what Peters was pissed off about. The transfer was in place, but, you know, he at least wanted Octo to just maybe speak to him and say, hey, heard by sheriff that you accepted my transfer. Is that all good? That was it.
I thought that too, Sheriff, but I think Peters hadn't seen me or spoke to me at all yet. I don't think he was aware of what had happened yet. I was trying to call him to tell him what Stevie was helping me with. And I think he just took that and said, well, I didn't accept anything. Maybe, I don't know what the confusion
hold
was,
on. I'm confused now. So, was it accepted or was it not accepted, the transfer?
Well, he accepted it to me.
Yeah, I don't think
okay. So, let's nip this in the bud. This is, you need to be patient, Octo. It's that simple, right? And this is your fault. I'm going to make it clear so that it is understood. All right, don't have a heart attack in front of me.
I understand. Stop horsing around.
I know, I get it. You know, this isn't a command report. This isn't anything, and I'm telling you directly, this is squarely your fault. All right, you need to be patient. I love you. I've known you for a while. You do have a patience issue, as do a lot of other people in the department as well. I get impatient at time to time. I get it. It's exciting, right? But you got to show some patience, right?
Yeah.
There was a, I'm talking, all right, is that you're my friend, you're his friend. And it's important equally that we support him. And that also means that we got to show patience, right? Because while it is true that it was accepted verbally, right? It's important that,
and multiple people did tell him to do it. I know you was in a hard place.
Yeah, I mean, look, can I explain that part so you at least get the context? I don't know how people.
No, you can't.
No,
you can't.
It comes down to this: is a verbal acceptance. Doesn't matter who the fuck said what. The Ask Chief did not make it official, and you were not given verbal directly from the person that hired you. And the very reason they even have an opportunity to transfer anywhere. Right? And every other excuse in between, it's only an excuse. All right? Now, my recommendation, you apologize to him. Have you done that already?
I've said sorry, and I apologize to the both of you about what happened.
No, not us two. Peters.
No. Oh, Peters. Well, you two as well. I mean, this has been kind of a doozy, you know, a hassle, a bit of ruckus. I didn't mean to cause
You
all
didn't
that.
disrespect either of us. It's him.
Well, I felt like I did, though. We were switching uniforms like it was nothing. It's
I don't
slightly
give a
disrespectful
fuck.
in my mind.
I wear a fucking Ranger uniform tomorrow.
No, they surpassed me. But yeah, I'll talk to Peters and I apologize. to
Yeah.
him. You know, I did ride with him for about 20 minutes in between all this, and he never mentioned a thing. So I thought it was just kind of that. Like, he didn't bring it up.
You're explaining why you don't have patience right now.
Oh, no. I'm just saying as to why I haven't apologized yet. I would have.
Oh,
earlier.
I see. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying, well, I didn't see him. That's why I
No.
did the thing.
No,
All right.
no.
Yeah. Patience is important, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Easy. All right.
Yeah,
well,
I tried to, take some weight
Hey.
off your shoulders, but taking care of the back end of things. I should have just
And
waited.
that was great initiative.
no,
Not
it,
necessary,
it-
though.
with all due
Necessary.
respect, no, that was shit initiative. Yeah.
I don't speak to my deputy like that.
Well, I'm going to
Too
speak
bad.
to him while he's still employed with the LSPD. That
Hey,
way.
Gene, take a seat.
Where do you
Let me
want me
scoot
to take
over.
a seat?
Right next to Octo.
Right next to me, brother.
Yeah.
All right.
Good to see you, Jane. Been a minute.
I saw you yesterday.
That's why I said a minute.
So,
Wait, we done with Octo here. You got
Yeah,
anything else?
I think
Yeah.
so. I think we've
I
kind
mean,
of
you
beaten a
can
dead
stay,
horse.
Octo.
I think he gets
wanted
it.
I just wanted to make sure that we was all on the same page.
Right.
Right, Mr. Jing. I've been hearing a lot about you.
yeah, what you been hearing?
It
Quite a
doesn't
lot.
matter.
Quite
It's
a lot. Too much
disrespectful
really go
to
through, if I'm honest.
not just Peters and stuff, but
Now-
I've been putting a lot of work in.
Well,
for everyone else, right? Those in the department and those that
Anyway,
also
Mr.
may want to
Jing.
transfer, right?
I got appointed as the sheriff today, and I've been looking to reach out to each of my officers individually, one by one, to let you know and to make sure that you know that you can come to me if you need anything. Now, I understand that you've got a sick note and can't write reports. Is this true?
Yep, I got
So-
a doctor note.
The
Wait.
doctor gave you a
Wait.
sick note.
Wait,
That means
what the
that you
fuck?
can't read or write, right?
I can do
Mhm,
that.
yep.
Yeah.
What? Okay, may I ask a question here, Sheriff?
I mean, yeah, you can talk to my deputy.
Can you shoot?
He can.
Well, I'm only allowed a heavy pistol right now, but
Well, and you know those heavies ain't that good no more. So useless on the field. Can you drive?
well, I wouldn't say useless. I mean,
Hey. Can you shoot?
Yep.
Can you one tap with a heavy?
yeah.
How are you planning on doing that? How do you one tap someone with a heavy now?
Well, it'd be.
When's the
against
last
his
time you've been
if
on
I
duty?
shot him in the head. Yesterday.
And you one tapped them.
Yeah, I believe it was Hydra at the bank truck.
I got
No,
you.
not bank
So
truck.
they're
it was,
already riddled with bullets. All right. Can you drive?
Yep,
Okay.
but I'm only allowed in a CVPI at the moment.
I
Can
think he
you-
needs to join the
What?
TRT unit and the pursuit unit.
I will say that one time, even though Jing is unfortunate and he has been very unfortunately blessed on this earth with the incapability to read or write, I will say that he once turned a simple traffic stop into 495s. He has got a silver tongue and a little bit of wisdom in his old age. I will say.
You remember that? Yep.
Yep, I
Wait,
remember
he's
that
old?
too.
Wait, how old are you?
He's old as fuck. Look at this guy.
Well,
He's
I
part
just-
of the fucking furniture. You see that? 1966.
Oh, I just figured he was like, you know how like there's some young people, but they got that thing that makes them look really old?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What rank are you, Jink?
PPO.
Right. Okay, listen. I know you've been going through a lot. You think you're ready for undersheriff there, Gene?
Undersheriff? Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah,
I get you
no
all the
doubt.
unlocks at once.
Well, unfortunately, I don't think you are, so that ain't gonna happen. But I will say, if anybody asks you why you're not reading or writing, not only you got a sick note, I also sign that shit off myself.
Mm-hmm. I said, go speak to the sheriff.
Yep, you send them right my way.
I will do.
Yep. Now, you got any questions there for me, Jink?
So who is the undersheriff?
That is undisclosed at this time.
Okay.
It's going to be announced everything at the Monday meeting.
The Monday meeting. All right.
Yep. That is at 6 p.m. You know, probably a few hours after you go to sleep normally. It will be there.
All right. Just in the BCSO?
Oh, yeah, no shit. What do you
Well,
we're gonna do the
big
meeting in
meetings,
the
no?
we're gonna do the meeting in the MRPD.
He can't read. He can't write. He can't even fucking listen.
He don't even know where the fuck he works.
I think he's drunk right now.
Well,
You be
sometimes
drinking,
they
Jake?
have big meetings. Nah, I don't really listen to the meetings. Usually I just
You
sneak
got a
off to the
sick note for
bathroom.
that too, G?
So
I just
what?
sneak off to
Wait.
the bathroom.
So
Yeah, do you
Gene,
sit in
what-
the passenger seat and wait till you start hearing shots, jump on out and start blasting?
I was just doing comms actually on a bank truck.
But that's exactly what I mean. Oh shit, my bad. You woke up like during right before the shootout. Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, I didn't turn into a shootout, but
I
it
think
was
his
a
alarm
pursuit.
to 78 speeds.
Yeah, now you're passing out.
No, I'm good.
So what can you do, Jim? What are your strengths?
Well, I can do a lot, but I'm a PPO, so I can't do much.
I feel that.
A
Until
poor
recently.
worksman blames his tools.
Have you ever
You know,
drove a
back in-
CDPI against a Thrax?
I drive horseback. I got myself a S-plus horse
Yep.
that I call Yote.
And I
And I
drive
don't
Junior
struggle-
Huntley, and we
You
make
don't-
magic in the evenings.
You don't drive shit.
Oh, you're going to be watching tonight there. You'll see how good I drive.
I have become a what they call cuckold in my time.
How is this man awake, by the way?
On the down low there.
Wait a
Sheriff.
minute. Wait, Frosty, is it 6 a.m.? What the fuck time is it for you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm more confused why
Yeah.
Jing is awake than me.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, this guy's
it's
eats
6 a.m.
beans
for
too.
me,
It
too.
just doesn't sound like it. I
I'm
forgot.
not- he's also a bean eater. He just covers it well. He covers it well.
Well,
Yeah.
A bean eater.
Yep.
Hmm.
I know you.
what do you have for
love
breakfast there,
yourself.
Jing?
A lot of time I'll skip breakfast.
Oh, but if you had to have breakfast, what would be on that? Like, what would be on that plate?
Oh, I guess it kind of depends what you're feeling, It also depends, like.
Okay.
What's
Do you have beans on
diet looking
toast?
like.
Is that a thing for you?
Oh yeah, beans. You put a little cheese on it too.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Right. Listen. First
Yep.
of all, we need to get some shit sorted. Octo, I'm
Yes,
gonna need
Sheriff.
you to continue with the southern accent. Okay, you're really ruining the vibe in here.
Oh, shit.
You're
All
really
right,
killing
brother.
the vibe.
You know
There
what's
we go.
actually funny?
My
Every interview in
apologies.
here, everyone that's walked in is like, have you noticed everyone's just gaining this accent all of a
You
sudden?
know what's-
Yeah, it's very
you know,
infectious.
you know what's even more crazy? Everyone I've rang, like Miss Helen Highwater and Selena Frost, are also now talking back to me
Oh.
in a country accent.
Oh my God. What if they think
It
they have to
is-
do it just like Octo thought he had to sleep on the dog bed? Like they're like, oh shit,
Maxwell-
what if I need to do this in order to
Yeah.
get the job?
Maxwell is
Well-
gonna crash the fuck out when she hears all these country accents, especially from her LSPD officers.
You know
Now,
what?
Jing, can you do a country accent at least? Like, is that at least one thing that you
Oh.
can do?
Oh,
You sure can, can't you, there,
oh,
Jing?
come on,
I
let's
mean-
hear it.
Come
I mean,
on
I-
now.
I think I can try.
All right, yeah,
let me
all
hear it,
right,
let me
come
hear
on.
it.
Shit.
What,
Well,
were you gonna say something or what?
Yeah, like, where is it?
well, I don't know. Was that my cue?
Yeah, that's your cue.
right there.
Oh.
right,
Well,
right there.
I thought I was just talking in a southern accent now.
Wait, yeah, we're
I
waiting
mean,
for you to
yeah,
do it.
Yeah, we're waiting for you to
Well,
do it.
I
I
am.
heard it. Yeah.
I think he is a little bit right now.
Wait, say a long sentence, like I don't know, like pretend you're calling out like a chase.
Yeah, I'm calling that cheese.
Yeah, pretend you're on chase right now. You know, call the comms. In
Well,
your
all
accent.
right.
All right, actually, you know what will make it easy for you? Explain why you would be more of an asset if you weren't PPO because of these said tools holding
Oh.
you back.
Oh, here we go. I want to hear this.
Well, I would first be able to keep up with the Thrax. That would be top of the priority list. And, having some heavy duty weaponry might help me take down some individuals that, that may be firing my way.
You know, that was fucking great. Good job, Jinx. See, I knew you were smart. I could see it from a mile away.
Well, I thank you.
What's
Hey.
reasonable suspicion?
Reasonable suspicion is a
Yep.
presumption that a crime has been committed
Based on
based on a hunch.
and wait, no. Fact,
That's the wrong
circumstance.
one, Jane.
That's what it's not based on.
What?
Evidence.
Yeah, that's what you avoid saying.
Yeah.
You say,
yeah.
facts or circumstances due to your training.
That, yeah.
I mean,
Definitely
I guess.
don't just be like, oh damn, I think I know what's happening over there. You know what I mean?
I got a
Facts,
hunch.
circumstances, and officer training.
Wait, I've got a
Well,
hunch.
to be fair, Ching has trouble seeing and hearing, so maybe his senses
True.
are applied in different ways there.
And he
guys.
can't read or write. All right,
Yeah.
then. What's probable?
Yeah.
Wait, actually, what can you do with reasonable suspicion there, Jink?
Based on
You can detain it.
the definition
Right.
is it's not
Good
just
fucking job. See, I knew you were smart. Now, what's probable cause?
Yes. Logical belief.
Mm. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
It's
All right.
It didn't start with
Supported
good
by-
faith. This is good.
Yep, supported by facts.
Right.
It's a logical belief.
Yep,
Yep.
Supported by facts.
that a crime has been or will be committed.
Right. And what can you do with probable cause?
Arrest and search them.
Well,
I
no.
mean, shit.
Nope.